Okay, hello. Nice to see you again, everyone. Hello. Okay, and I'm sorry for missing live video many days ago. Okay, so tonight very happy to see you again in my page. Continue to new lesson together. Okay, you can see on the whiteboard type of subject. When you see the topic, okay, when you see the lesson, how do you feel? You maybe think, this lesson very easy for me. I have learned already. It's not too much difficult for me. Not me, you think like that maybe. Okay, so it looked like the simple or again and again lesson, but no, not the same, not the same. Huh? Last day you learned with me about subject, or we can say a personal pronoun, right? Personal pronoun. So in personal pronoun, they are divided as a part. We have 5 parts like subject, object, possessive, adjective, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, etc. So we have 5 pronouns. But this lesson today, you are going to continue again about subject, but not I don't focus on the subject pronoun, personal subject pronoun. I focus only subject, subject. So all subject that we have to know subject in English. Yes, because subject is the main part of English sentence, both writing and speaking. Because subject is the basic, the basic part. We can say the basic part or important part for English, both writing and speaking. Daily English, every English, not only English, every subject. When we start speaking, always start with subject. Okay, if have no subject, if kid has no subject, okay, it can be not only sentence sometimes. Yes. So before I start about subject, I would like to ask you one question, everyone. You know what is subject? What is subject? Subject is the word that talk about the doer, or we can say agent in the sentence. The owner action, the owner activity in the whole sentence. So when we start speaking, when we start writing, subject must be written or must be spoken. Start the first sentence. We can say the first word of the sentence, the beginning word of the sentence. So again, subject is the word that talk about the owner action or the doer in the whole sentence. We call subject. Yes. So the meaning of subject, it is the word that shows us about people, place, or something. When we talk about subject, we refer to people, we refer to thing or place. Because place, people, or thing, they are kind of word that start as subject. Yes. So in here tonight you can see types of subject. Okay, type of subject. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry in that one for mistake, for some mistake about writing and something. You can comment. You can comment in below my live. Okay, my live video live, and you can comment or suggest or ask something that you want to know, and you can correct me. Again, your correction is my best improving. Your correction is my best improving. So when you correct me, when you help me, mean you are pushing me up. Okay, you are pushing me up. I will learn from you. Your mistake, my mistake. I am going to learn from your comment. That's okay. Love that. Okay, so when we think about the sentence, we also think about the subject. You know, when we think about the sentence, we also think about the subject, because subject is the most important part of sentence. Okay, so in here I divide type of subject. You can see type of subject. We have seven type of subject. We have noun, noun phrase, gerund, gerund phrase, infinitive, infinitive phrase, and noun, noun clause. Maybe uh, difficult for some students or some viewers are watching my live, and you maybe think, so what is noun, noun phrase, gerund, gerund phrase, infinitive, infinitive phrase, or noun clause? Some of you maybe have doubt about that, but don't worry, just add comment and ask me if you want to know more about this, and you can suggest me. I will keep going one by one to reply you back. You know. Also sorry for missing reply you back in comment now, because I'm standing behind the phone camera, so I cannot reply your comment soon or quickly. Okay, so noun. You can see noun. Noun can be subject. Noun phrase, gerund, gerund phrase, infinitive, infinitive phrase, or noun clause. They are subject. You know, they can be subject in a sentence. Remember that. We cannot use verb as subject. We cannot use adjective as subject. We cannot use preposition as subject. Only noun. You know, only noun. Only noun can be subject. Only noun can be subject. So again, for all of subject type you see here, we can say all of these noun. They are still noun. Even though we see different name, different calling, but they are still noun. Because only noun can be subject. You get it? Only noun can be subject. So type of subject, just part that I want to let you know about subject. Now when do we start writing with proper subject and correct subject? So you can use subject only noun. When we know that's noun, we can use them for subject. Again, subject noun, we can say about people, we can say about thing, we can say about place. So place, thing, or people can be subject as noun. So one by one, let you go on with one by one example. Example. So all of this noun. Focus only noun. Again, focus only noun. Because noun are subject. Because noun can be subject. Only noun can be subject. So one by one example. Okay. So why do we call noun as subject? You can see. You know already noun, right? Noun is the word that talk about the place, the name, name of place, people or things, animal, like that. So noun. You can say book is on the table. Like that. Book is on the table. So book is noun, Book is noun. The name of thing. Noun phrase. What is noun phrase? Noun phrase can be subject also, not only noun phrase. So this book is mine. See, this book is mine. So this and book, we have two words. Okay, we have two words. This book is mine. So this one we call noun phrase. And one more about run. I'm sorry, I have no time to explain you more about gerund, but just know that gerund is the word that start with verb ing. You know, gerund is verb ing. We can say that noun come from verb plus ing. So gerund, we focus on only focus on only verb ing. So gerund, study, you know, study verb. But when I add ing, it's become to gerund. So studying is changing. Like that. Studying is changing. Studying is changing. So studying is gerund. This one, only one word we call it gerund. Only gerund, one word. But now gerund phrase. How to make gerund phrase? So again, when we think about phrase, mean word start from two, you know, from two more words. We start from two more words. When we write one word, we cannot call phrase. But when we start writing with two words up, we call phrase. So gerund phrase, I can make one example. Studying English. Okay? Studying English is good. Studying English is good. You can say studying and English. Gerund phrase. Studying English is good. Now one more. Infinitive. Maybe have doubt. You maybe have doubt. Infinitive. What is infinitive? When we talk about infinitive, remember infinitive we refer to verb. You know, like that. Mean two verb. Infinitive we talk about verb with two. You know, verb with two, infinitive. So I make example for you. To study is to change. To study is to change. Okay? To infinitive. To study is to change. I'm sorry everyone, I'm sorry for writing. If it is not clear, I'm sorry. Okay, so infinitive are subject. Go on about infinitive phrase. So again, infinitive phrase. You know, can you make it? Yes, the same example. To study English is good. Like that. To study English is good. So we have to study English. We call infinitive phrase. To study English. So exactly to study English, we have two words. We call infinitive phrase. Okay, noun clause. Yeah, exactly. About this noun clause for students who have learned about clause, they know, you know, they know noun clause. But for everyone, those who haven't learned about clause, you just careless about it. Just careless about it. You just know that subject is noun. You know, subject is noun. Okay, so noun clause like what you think is important. Okay, what you think is important. So this one we call noun clause. Noun clause function as subject. Okay, so just careless the part that you don't understand about what is gerund phrase, infinitive phrase or noun clause. Careless of them. You just know that subject as noun. You know, subject must be noun. Remember like that. So you can say, okay, you should know that all of this book, studying English, and to study English and what using. All of these, again, all of these are noun. They are noun because you can see they function as subject. Like this one, subject of verb to be. This book, subject of verb is. Studying, subject of verb is. All of them are subject. So you can see, again, remember, just think back. Again, subject is the word that talk about the doer in a sentence. You know, the doer within the sentence. Yeah? Do you understand? Okay. Can you make example, or you can suggest me or comment? That's okay. Ask something you want to know. I will keep going on what you want to learn. You want? Okay. So move back. Okay, I would like to erase it. And then okay. We have noun phrase, we have gerund phrase, infinitive phrase, and noun clause. So they are subject. They are subject. Okay, look at some example. No. We are keeping attention. You know, we are keeping attention. Can you find which one is subject? You know, we. Where is subject? What is it? So I can um one of student, asked about grammar. One of student asked about grammar. So you can find which one is subject. You know, one of student we call noun phrase. Exactly this one we call noun phrase. You know, even though we make a lot of sentence, they cannot escape from the type of subject. You know, escape from the type of subject. Still noun phrase, gerund phrase, infinitive phrase, noun phrase. Okay, noun phrase. They are still subject. Again, subject must be noun. Do you get it? Okay, thank you. One more example before I stop lying. Knowing the history is important for peoples along sentence. You know, so you see, knowing the history is important for people. So this one, how do we call? You know, the phrase start from gerund, so we call gerund phrase. You know, gerund phrase, we call gerund phrase. All of the gerund phrase function as subject. You get it? Okay. So I think it's just the way that we should know the subject. You know, we should know the subject. When you want to start English sentence, subject very, very vital, very, very necessary for writing and speaking. Okay, so it is my lesson today. And again, I'm sorry for some mistake or so, and about the network. I'm not sure it worked well or not, but that's okay. If you want to know more, can comment and ask me some question that you want to know more. And then I will keep, like I told you, I will keep again and again to improve myself also, and still keep teaching you, basing on my ability and knowledge I know English. That's okay. Okay, do you understand about subject? Hope you understand easily. Thank you.